under the tar paper in the rear of the seat. You guys gotta check this out. GM. Mark of excellence. You can't see what it would have said on the other side, but you know what this is? This is a cup. Definitely a cup. So, yeah, we're putting this car together. It's a late Friday afternoon. Boss has been busting my balls all day long and I need a drink, but at least he'll give me this 4-ounce paper cup with a little bit of water in it so I can sustain myself so he can keep making his dollar. Wow, that's cool. Hey, Ed, you over here? Yeah, I'm doing good, boss. Looking forward to that time off. Plan on taking the wife and the kids up north to visit some family for the holidays.
Well, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about now.
What are you talking about, boss? You promised me that time off 3 months ago.
Well, Ed, the company needs you and you're one of our best guys and we got to get this car finished up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know I need the money.
Well, you got to quit complaining. You know, you've already had 2 strikes against you, Ed, so I just suggest you maybe back down a little bit now.
Yeah. Thanks for the water. Yeah, enjoy your time. Oh, okay.
Well, just don't try to call, okay? We're going out. We're gonna
So don't try to get a hold of you because you're flying south. Won't be back for a couple weeks. Well, yeah, you enjoy yourself. No good two-faced pony soldier. I'll show him.
Well, don't make me fire you.
Well, Slimy Green Fam, welcome back to another edition here at Slimy Green Garage, and I hope you liked our little skit we did there at the beginning of the video. If you remember, we found that paper cup underneath the tar paper that would have been under the rear seat cushion. So that paper cup had to be put down first. Gotta be a disgruntled employee, right? I'm telling you, that had to be it. But anyway, we got things, stuff, and junk that we want to do today. And I want to start by saying thank you to all of you who've been watching the videos and commenting. Like I said, it's a lot of fun just joshing back and forth with you guys. It's pretty entertaining, I gotta say, and educational as well. I want to start this video off by thanking Peary's Auto Parts for donating this can of Kimball Midwest Torque Corrosion Blasting Original Formula. It's supposed to smell a whole lot better. They must have heard me whining. Yeah, I still do that from time to time. One of our previous videos where we were going through our PB blaster, you know, cans left and right, and this is supposedly pretty good stuff. 18 ounces. I don't know how much this normally costs. Might be a little pricey, but a big thank you to Peary's Auto Parts. Lifesaver right there. And getting right into what we're going to do today, we've got our box here from eBay. We got our rocker shafts. So that means we can get the old rocker shafts off, unbox these new ones. Probably going to have to clean them up. But now that we have these, once we get the old shafts off and we verify we got good oil coming up into the heads on both sides, we can get those new rocker shafts installed and we can finally button up the engine bay for the most part. So super excited about that, and I think we might as well get into it. Let's see what kind of shape our new to us used rocker shafts are in. Came with all the hardware. As you can see, they are a little dirty. Are they locked up? Would be a question. That one's not, that one's not. Nope, nope. They're all free. A little dirty, but they're all free. So that's great news. And the shafts appear to be in much better shape. All the pads look good. Yeah, this was a score for us. Now I paid, with shipping, we had to pay just over $100. But we got 2 shafts. Hopefully they're both equally in good shape. Yeah, it was $100. I actually found a car over in Kansas for like $500 that has the entire engine in it. Now the car wouldn't be worth much. It's not a Riviera, but same 430 engine. Could have bought for $500, but my trailer's still full of scrap iron and travel time, taking time. Well, you only get so much of it, so we don't want to waste it. I've got our ultrasonic warming up. So while we're waiting on the ultrasonic to get warm so we can drop those in there, I think we go ahead and pull those old rocker shafts off. So how's your day going, everybody? Y'all having a good day? I sure hope so. What are you working on today? Hopefully you got some project that's keeping your brain entertained. Easy enough. Well, on the plus side, this is our passenger side that was in the worst shape. Rocker shaft we put back on. Everything is still, and I would say even better, as far as they're all just super loose, easy to move now. So all that hard work we did on these, I think it did pay off. Pay special attention to the front, to the back. I'm gonna crank it over. You guys see what you can see. Oh, it wasn't in park. There you go. So I didn't see any flow. Let's try it again. Well, we did get some cool sparks. Is our oil pump not doing anything? Okay, we definitely have some flow on this side. I can see the oil moving along from the front to the back. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that, but we had great flow on the passenger side. In fact, it's gonna be all over the floor. So what does that mean? Well, it means that we got a mess. Pretty good little mess. Passenger side was pumping good, which means our oil pump is good. Well, as you can see, we've got our little oil puddle coming out right here. It doesn't look brand new, but it is. And I did verify, just wanted to tell you, I mounted our better of the two rocker shafts over on the passenger side, cranked the engine over, and then we were able to get oil pressurized up here on the driver's side head. So, passenger head, least resistance. That's kind of how water flows too. So anyway, once I put that rocker shaft back on there, we were getting oil up to the driver's side as well. I want to show you something. I'm going to take you outside. So our new rocker shafts are in considerably better shape than the old ones. However, the inner tube of the shaft itself was plugged and full of stuff, and I've spent quite a bit of time putting those in the ultrasonic, pulling them back out, blowing it out with the air compressor, blowing through every hole, and so for every rocker arm that's on here, there's going to be a hole in the shaft. And then so every rocker arm receives oil, and then it feeds in right on top to where your push rods are. Every one of them. These are moving really good. I have spent the past hour just soaking these with PB Blaster, blowing it through all the holes, including the bolt holes. If you spread them apart, you can get to the bolt holes on these too. If you got one of these old cars, it's not hard to pull these rocker shafts off, and it wouldn't be a bad idea just to pull yours off, clean the snot out of them. If you haven't owned the car or been the one maintaining it, it might save you from having some major issues down the road. Final clean on these, then we can get those rocker shafts installed, and we can get to tidying up in that engine bay. So let's get to it. down. We definitely have oil. Oh, it's starting to boil a little bit up there. Is it hot? Then we gotta get our cooling system hooked up. We do have our fan belt on and our our power steering alternator. We just gotta finish up the AC compressor. And we couldn't do that until we got our valve covers put back on. So I guess I'm confident enough to say that all the push rods were turning, some faster than others. But with some run time, I think all that stuff will get better. So we can button it up in here. Let's get to some fun stuff, shall we? Valve covers. Oh, those are gonna look so good. I like it. Our studded bolts on the bottom for the spark plug wire retainers. All right, well, we got our AC bracket on, valve covers installed, our belts are tightened up. I'm just finishing topping off the radiator. Well, we got her up to temperature. I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing up. We're running out of time on this video. We're gonna have to pull our master cylinder off for our brakes because the pedal will depress, but it won't come back. Reservoirs did have just the smallest amount of brake fluid in them. But I think to finish up this video, let's start the car. Let's find out if our power steering is doing the power steering stuff, and let's find out if our transmission will go into gear. We have no brakes, so it's gonna be a quick hit, if you know what I mean. But this has been a lot of fun with you guys, and let's see what we can make happen here. Fuel pump's pumping. I will hop in the car. Be nice if we had a seat. Yes! We have power steering. We have reverse, and we've got forward gears. We got no brakes, so we're gonna have to fix that. But I would say that is a total success. Accessories are all bolted up. Oh, the other thing we didn't mention already, our alternator is not charging. So that sucks. So we need an alternator. We need a master cylinder for sure. Hopefully the booster's okay, although I have the line disconnected because while the engine was running, there's a vacuum leak at the booster. So does that mean that there's a seal out in the booster itself? Probably. But the car's running good, and I am happy with our progress. I've already soaked down the bolts on the master cylinder, the nuts that secure it, and we used our Kimball Midwest from Perry's Auto Parts is where we were donated this. Awesome people, by the way. Check them out. This stuff does smell absolutely fantastic. Will it do the job? We use this to soak down everything on the master cylinder. Well, that's to be determined, but it sure smells 1000% better than the PB Blaster. So it's the end of the video, and Jasmine just wants you guys to know you should go out in the world, use the superpowers, gifts, talents, and abilities that God gave you to make the world a better and brighter place, and spend a little time with your puppies at home, because they like attention too. I love you guys, God bless you, and we'll see you on the next one.